Hey, everybody. We're back at Elevate Experience Camping. And Carmen, we're going to be talking about some camping hacks that people can do to make their camping experience a little bit better. So why don't you go ahead and start us off?
Yeah. So I've owned Elevated Experience Camping since January 2020. And as I've learned, sometimes living in a camper or an RV can be challenging space-wise. And so, and same with people that are new to camping, they just don't know how to pack. They don't know how to get organized. Mm-hmm. So kind of have learned some good different hacks that you can do.
Okay.
So I'm going to give just a few here. One that I think is ingenious, because fridge space is always limited in an RV, is crack your eggs before you go and put them into a water bottle.
Oh,
so you don't actually have to bring the whole carton. You just put them into a water bottle and then they're all there and your eggs are all ready to go. Very simple. Sits on the side, done. One and done. So I think that's a great little hack to know. Another one is you can make do-it-yourself lanterns. You can just take a 4-liter milk jug and just wrap around it, one of those head lights that people use nowadays.
Yeah.
You put that around it and you have a lantern.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you can do that. This is a neat one. Clotheslines. So you're drying your clothes or your towels. Instead of using clips, you can use bread clips. They work perfect as clothesline clips.
Even the crappy cardboard ones that they have?
Yeah.
Really? They work for your clothesline? Wow.
Yeah. Not probably like a heavy towel or something, but like if you're just doing a t-shirt or something, absolutely. They will work. Another great hack is take, your plastic hook strips, put them along the side of your RV, and then you can hook towels and that when you come back from the beach and that to dry.
Okay, great.
Another great thing you can do. If you're a fisherman, 2 ways that you can store your fishing rods is you can take that white wiring racking that you can get at Home Depot and that. You put it up and you feed your fishing rod through that. So you can put it on the roofs or on the roof of your storage area, depending on how your RV works. The other way you can do it is you can take a PVC pipe, poke holes in it, and stand them upright.
Nice.
Yeah. When we talk about PVC pipe, another great little hack, if you have the small PVC pipe, cut it and you put your knives in it. So they're not sharp, so you don't hurt yourself. So you just put your sharp knives in that.
Okay, and then where do you put that?
Just in your drawer.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But that way, you know how big utensil drawers get kind of messy and you're always thumbing around, but this way you're not going to hurt yourself, right?
Okay.
Spices, again, you don't want to bring your whole spice rack when you're camping. So there's 2 different hacks that I know of. One is you can use Tic Tac containers.
Okay.
Put your spices in that. Or if you really want to be creative, you can take a straw, melt the end, put it in, and then melt the end. And so then you just clip it and put it in, especially if you know specifically, like let's say you're making a chili. So you know specifically the amount of spices you need and that's all you need. That's a great way to do it because then you're just taking just what you need, right?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you know how to start a fire? If you don't have fire starter and you're not very good at it?
I think I've seen a video on this before, but go ahead and tell everybody one of the fun ways to light a fire.
Paper towel and Doritos.
Paper towel and Doritos, folks.
So I don't know if that scares people that love Doritos. Because you might want to wonder what's in a Dorito that causes it to go up in flames.
Ignorance is bliss.
Exactly. Totally is. So that's another one. Again, some common ones for your sleeping bag. If you're a tenter, is instead of bringing a pillow, just use your sleeping bag and throw your clothes in it. Another great thing is take hot water, put it in a bottle and put it at your feet. So that'll keep your feet warm. And a hack that I learned just recently, which I thought was interesting. So your shoes aren't damp in the morning. So this could be even if you're an RV person, leave your shoes outside. If you take your insoles out and put your dirty clothes in it, that will actually dry them out overnight.
Wild. Okay.
I know. Interesting, hey?
Very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. So those are just some of the basic hacks that I know of. Storage wise, another great one is, again, we all have electronics now and they all have cords and all those kind of things. And so what you can do is you can take a simple Dollarama basket, take your sticky tape, two-way sticky tape, tape it underneath a table, and then through the arm things, feed your cords so that the cords aren't all laying up here, they're under there. And then you just pull the cord up that you need to charge your whatever you're charging on the table. So you don't have cords all over the place.
That's good. Cable management is very important. Keeping it out of the way so then people aren't tripping on it and it's not getting tangled. And those cords wreck so easily. Let's be honest, right?
Exactly. So that's just another very simple hack that is so easy, inexpensive, very easy to do. Another great one is, again, for garbage cans, just use in like the bathroom, because sometimes you don't have a lot of bathroom space around the toilets and stuff, is to buy folder containers so that they're thin and narrow and they'll fit beside the toilet, and use that as a garbage can versus an actual garbage can.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. So those are just a couple things that I can tell you about just right off the bat that are kind of fun and exciting, simple hacks. Easy to do. Most hacks, if you search them on the internet, are very stuff around your house. That's the great thing about hacks for camping, is they're not stuff that you have to go out and buy copious amounts of equipment for. It's really stuff that you should have around your house, or that you're making a trip to like Dollarama or Dollar Tree or a dollar store of some sort. So it's a very simple fix. It's not an expensive fix. So that's what always excites me about looking at these different hacks that you can learn. And some other great hacks is just really learning how to clean your septic tanks, the proper ratio of just simple, marketing always tells you to buy, the $35 liquid that you need to put down your septic system. And honestly, it's as simple as a bleach and water combination equally does the trick, and is actually a better trick, to be honest, than most of those chemicals, because it's just again, bleach has been around for years. It's been around for years because it works. It's kind of like the Buckley's commercial, right? Doesn't taste good, but it works. And that's kind of bleach.
Should never taste bleach.
No, you shouldn't taste bleach, but it works very well. But so, and I encourage people, we are starting to actually put up a bunch of hack videos on our Facebook and social media pages. So please go and follow us on Facebook and Instagram, because we will weekly be showing you different kind of hacks that will just help your camping experience be more enjoyable, less work.
All right. Awesome. Thanks so much, Carmen, for sharing all of your fun camping hacks that you've learned over the years. And I'm sure you could probably do another one of these videos in the future with all brand new types of camping hacks. All right, guys, thanks so much for checking us out. And don't forget to book your camping spot with Carmen at Elevated Experience Camping, Willey West Campground. And have fun. Use some of these hacks and enjoy your camping stay with them.